Have you got any question on English language? Feel free to send them in and I'm going to answer them for you on Ask About English and English with Precious. And today I've got another amazing question from Sophia, and she's asking how to pronounce the end of regular verb the best. She's saying that sometimes it sounds like t, sometimes d, and sometimes like id or ed. What's your take on that? I want to know the rules. Okay, Sophia, you don't need to worry, because here on English with Precious and on this very episode of Ask About English, I'm going to do justice to that. Sophia, that's an amazing question. Thanks. Let's start by thinking about the difference between two kinds of sounds. Some sounds are what we call voiced. If you pronounce or or v or even d, you make a sound in your throat. We call that voicing, and if you put your hand on your throat when you say those sounds, you can feel vibrations. Try it. Put your hand on your throat and say Those are voiced sounds. Vowels are voiced too. If you say a, o, you can feel the voicing, and if you didn't voice them, they would be quite different. But some sounds are not voiced. For example, p, t, k, f. If you say them p, t, k, f, there's no vibration in your throat at all. They're whispered, unvoiced. And if a verb ends with an unvoiced sound like p or k or f, we make the past with another unvoiced sound. T. So we say hoped, looked, stuffed. If a verb ends with a voiced sound like or a vowel, we make the regular past with another voiced sound. D. So we say seemed, filled, played. The voicing isn't very strong, especially if you're talking fast, but it's more or less there. That's the difference between past forms with t and past forms with d. Now, what about id? Well, we use this after a t or a d. It's pretty hard to say waits or ends. So we add a vowel, and we say waited, waited, ended. So those are the three possibilities. D after a voiced sound, t after an unvoiced sound, and id after t or d. There you go. It's a bit complicated, but I hope it's clear. And now something for you to think about. Plural S can also be pronounced in three different ways. S, z, and is. Days, books, buses, and the same goes for the third person, s, and possess. So, when do we use which one? See if you can work it out. Good luck with your studies, and thank you very much for your interesting question.